Hey girls, welcome back to another video. I've been so excited to do this video for a fair few days now, ever since I found these. I have been looking for these little thingies for months, and finally, they were in an asteroid that I visited in Battlefield. I think it's Shropshire? Battlefield Shropshire. I don't live there, by the way. But when I saw these, I was so happy because I've wanted these since even before Christmas actually. They were on my Christmas list, but I'm rambling. These are the Generation 3 Monster High craft coffins. Basically, they're like a little surprise coffin that they're themed around different Generation 3 characters. There are 5 different ones to collect. Hopefully, I haven't got duplicates, but basically, each coffin, 5 to collect coffin, is themed after a different character. For example, you can see that I've already got one completely unpackaged, and it shows that I have the Laguna Blue one. She's really sweet. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to show you all. Now, as you can tell, they are a blind box play feature, which is not my personal favourite. Especially for £5 each, it is a bit of a pain because if you buy, for example, 2, expecting to get 2 different characters and you end up getting like 2 Draculaura ones, it can be frustrating because then it just takes the fun out of it. And with these, I do not believe that there is a way to tell the difference between them, to pick different ones in comparison to the new Littlest Pet Shop blind boxes, where you can tell what you're getting. But that was a bit of a tangent. Should we start off by looking at these blind boxes and determining whether the actual £5 that I spent on each one of these is worth it for the item? Okay, let us get into, first of all, the unboxed Laguna Blue one. Okay, so like I said, we're starting off with the Laguna Blue one. First of all, you can see we have a little coffin-shaped box. It's meant to look like one of the coffin lockers that we see in pretty much every rendition of Monster High. On the front, you have this little shield banner pattern with Laguna's face stuck onto it with a sticker. And here, this is where you lift up the flap to get the key for the locker. Now, this is a real pain to get out. I did fight with this when I first got it open. It's such a pain, especially if you haven't got like the fine motor skills developed to get it out. For example, with a disabled person or a young child, it is a struggle. So I'm using a pen. Typically, I would use a knife, but YouTube guidelines don't like me, or the concept of using a knife to open this sort of thing. So, yeah, I used a pen to get the key out. Now, it is this gorgeous coral, I believe it's coral, if it counts as coral / salmon pink skelet key. It has the traditional skelet on it, which I'm really pleased with. I think it's really cute. I like it. And there's details on both sides, which is a bonus. So, first of all, we get the key and we pop it into the lock and turn it. From here, when I can focus my camera, we can pull open the door to reveal the inside of the locker. Now, I'm gonna take a second to readjust because this locker doesn't properly stand open, as you can see. Okay, so starting off with the basic inside of the locker before we get into the items it comes with, we have a really cute design. It has a little secret compartment flap here, which we'll get into in a second. This sticker picture of Laguna Blue saying cheerful and chompy, which I think is really sweet that they still use the traditional Generation 3 art. I think it's adorable and it really suits her so well. I do miss this art being used on the packaging. Of course, I love dark artwork and work within the Monster High artistic team, but I will always have a special place in my heart for the Generation 3 box art design. Okay, next we'll come to these 3 gel pens. I believe they're gel pens. Let me get one out and check. This is a pink one, and yeah, it's a gel pen. We'll see how well it writes in just a moment. But the colours that we come with are pink, I think it's green or teal, and black, which should work with the other things that we get in this set. Now, let's get on to the little accessories that come with the set. Okay, so first of all, we are starting off with these. Oh, these puffy stickers that are themed after Laguna Blue. So we have Laguna's eye coffin, where you can see her little apps and her shell phone case. A little what's it called? Oyster shell. An oyster shell with a skeleton as the pearl, which I think is a really sweet design. Then we have a seahorse pattern that we do see on her clothes frequently, especially on her basic doll. And a potion bottle containing the same seahorse. It's like a little fish tank for a seahorse. And then we have her skeleton of sorts for Generation 3, which is a heart with fins and scales. Another thing is really sweet how they swapped it out to be hearts with their main features on. It's a really nice change from the skeletons. I do love the skeleton design from Generation 1 and Generation 2, but this is really cute. I love it. And then we have, I believe that's another shell. If it's not another shell, then it is a fin of sorts with the skeleton on it, with the bow attached. And these stickers, overall, are really sweet. I love them so much, and I can't wait to use them, because I do intend to use them most likely for some pen pal letters I'll be writing. Okay, so getting into the next thing, we have this little Best Boost Forever, like, zine paper booklet, cute little booklet. It's adorable. It's got a pink book cover with a black border, and the 5 main skeletons for this, so I'm assuming that you can get all 5 of these characters, which are obviously Laguna, Draculaura, Frankie, Cleo, and Claudine. Hopefully I can get a hold of some of the other ones in this set. I am hoping for a few others, but it's really cute. It's the same print on both sides, and in the middle it's the Monster High emblem, which has not changed. And it's just blank white pages, which is cute, and it leaves room for creative freedom. So, on to the next thing. We have the skeleton-shaped sticky notepad. This is something I was not expecting. I didn't really look into the item before purchasing, but it's adorable. It's a beautiful little light blue to go with Laguna's colour scheme, and it's really sweet. I can't wait to use these because they're just like, look at them. They're so cute. And last but no means least, we have this Monster High stamp. It's a skeleton design, obviously, and it's in teal/blue ink, which I think is really cute, and I really love it. Hopefully it works. I'm going to test it out alongside the gel pens from earlier on one of the booklets the sticky notepad in the next clip. So let's get on to that, okay? So for this, I'm going to be using the sticky notepad because if it works, then I have a really fun design to use. And we're going to start off with the cute little stamp that the set came with. So as you can see, it's got the pattern carved into it. If it'll let me focus on it. See? It's really cute. And hopefully it will work. So we've got the sticky notepad here. And from here, we're going to take the stamp and lightly tap it. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. So, as you can see here, the ink did imprint onto the paper. It did take a couple tries to get it to properly work because I'm assuming it might be a little bit wonky in how the stamp was carved, as you can tell. But maybe it could just be me being a bit silly. But it looks really cute, and I'm so glad it works because with a lot of kids' toys, the ink just tends to run out. I'd test it until I knew how many tries it would take for it to run out, but that could take a long time, and that would take a lot of time for this video to come out, and we don't want that. So we're going to put that to the side and get on with the cute little gel pens. Okay, we're going to be using the back of the sticky notepad for this, just so it properly shows up how the colours of each gel pen come across. First of all, I'm going to be trying the black pen. And obviously it can take a second to properly activate the colours, so let me try this. Oh. Oh, she pigmented. As you can see here, the black gel pen is actually incredibly pigmented. I was not expecting that. I was expecting it to come across more of a grey, but I love how, it's just so incredibly pigmented. I love that. And now I'm only just noticing the pattern on the pen. It's got the school emblem, got Monster High, got a picture of a locker. Well, let me zoom in on it. There we go. It's got a laptop, I'm assuming Julia's laptop. And it's got a stack of books with Scarlet on it. At a different angle than what we normally see it at, which is really cool. But anyway, let's get on with the next pen, which is going to be the green/teal one. We'll see how it comes off in a second. But from this alone, I can tell it's going to be green. So let's see. So, this green ink is a bit more sparse than the black one is. As you can see, it was really concentrated in some areas, and in others it wasn't. I'm assuming it's something to do with just the gel and how it reacts with the colours, because I've always known that gel pens don't work very well when it comes to lighter colours like this shade of green, because it's like a really bright green. You can see in some areas it's more like concentrated. So it does work. It's just the case that the ink's a bit weird like that, and that's completely fair, especially for, well, kids' toys. So, obviously we've got the pink one, the pink gel pen. You can take off the cap for that. Oh, how am I going to test it out? When it lets me focus on the paper. Okay, so the pink is a lot more pigmented than the green, but that is to be expected because this sort of, well, ink shows up better. Now, obviously you can see it's a bit streaky on some bits, but that is because I probably applied a lot of pressure. It is really cute though, and it comes off a lot more neon in real life. On camera it looks a bit muted, but I promise you, it is a lot more, like, saturated in person. It looks really good, and I'm actually really impressed with these pens. Just to give it a little test, I'm going to quickly draw with some of them to see if they get a bit more streaky during the drawing process. We've got the pink one, and it looks fine. The pink one does, at least. And the green one, yeah, the green one we are still struggling with. Really disappointing, to be honest. But to be fair, it was a £5 craft set. What am I to expect, really? And the black is just as pigmented as ever, just as I was hoping, and I'm really happy with that. So now, after all of this, let's get into the final part of this specific coffin. Okay, so just here, as I mentioned earlier, there is a little, well, trapdoor of sorts, which hides an extra craft activity that you can do with your items. So first of all, it comes with this purple elastic. It's a bit short, but there is a good reason for that. There is a good reason, and I'll get into that. Then we have these colourful beads. They are pink and teal-ish, just like the pen that we just got, which fits the Laguna Blue theme. And we have this cute little accessory, which is just like the sticker we had earlier with the I forgot what it's called already. But with the shell with the skeleton as a pearl, and I think it's really cute. It looks so sweet, and I like how the details have not really been lost despite the small scale. So let's get into what this is for, because at first glance you'd think it's a bracelet, right? Or like, because yeah, kids, it's small enough to be, but actually no, it's not. On the back of this packaging, you can see that it is supposed to be a charm to carry your coffin, and to make your own like little charm for it, and it's actually really cute. Now, me figuring out how to do this, I had to look at the side of the craft coffin, and I can see there's two holes here. which means it must wrap around this little bar to hold onto it, and that is really interesting. So I'm gonna try to do this, but I don't know how well it will work. My dexterity is not what it should be at my age, so let's give it a go. Okay, so I have already attached the elastic to the coffin with a double knot because I don't want the beads coming off. It'd be really impractical if that's the case. Also, if you get any little paws or tails in front of the camera, that's because my cat is here. She wanted to know what's going on. Sorry if that cut off slightly, it got a bit awkward. So, I have the beads popped into the one half of this miniature Barbie surprise egg that I got at my college. Anyway, let's figure out a pattern that we can do with these. And obviously, the charm. So, I'm not too sure how many beads are in here. I can count them out. It'll just take me a quick second. So, it turns out there are 24 beads in this pack, which means that it would take about 12 beads per side for this to be centered properly. How I'm going to make this, I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'd have enough black beads for it to be like a black bead, a pink bead, a black bead, a green bead. I think it will have to be a black, pink, green, black, pink, green, etc. etc. You know, you get my point. So, let us give this a go. I'm going to fish out the little beads from the container first. So we've got my green bead, got my black bead, and we got a pink bead. How are we going to do this? Again, not too sure. I think I might do black, pink, and then green. If I don't like it, I can always take it off. So that is threaded on. Do I like that colour combination? It could be better. So, but, you know, I could try it with a black bead, separating them. But I don't know how good that'll work. So, I mean, let's give it a go. Sorry, I'm just kind of like fighting with these beads to get them to properly like adhere. Well, not adhere, but like to bend to my will, so to speak. See? Super cute. And I actually like that colour combination. So, I'm going to speed run the rest of these beads and then get back to you about it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have 11 beads popped on here, which means it is time to add the charm. So I'm just... Oh, sorry. So I'm just sliding this little charm on. I wasn't too sure which way I wanted it to go, but hey, I've popped it on. So it's time to kind of really get back on with beads. The other 12 beads. Oops, sorry. I didn't think. So it's time to get back on with the other 12 beads, and one of my beads has just rolled on the floor. So let's get on with, well, the rest of the beads. Okay, so I threaded on as many beads as I wanted it to have. I could not fit 3 of them on evenly. 2 pink and a green, so we can pop those in a pot and pop those over here. Now it is time to pop on the chain at long last. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly thread that on and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back and I do have the little locker key charm attached. So, originally with the extra beads, I was intending to attach them in the box, but it was too fiddly and I couldn't, so I put them back into the little container that we previously had. Now we are going to repackage everything we have and then get on with the next one. We pop those in and we pop the door closed. And now for the last part, we lock it. And there, oh damn it, no, I forgot one of the items is meant to be in here. So I open that up again, and I get this and pop it in there. There we go. Much better. And yeah, that is our completed Laguna Blue coffin. Craft coffin. Once I pop her key in. And there. That is the whole coffin. So, let's finally get on to, move it over here, the next coffin. Okay, so the plastic wrap is all off and it's time to see what character we have. So I don't mind ripping this cardboard because, I mean, I already have another one. So whatever I do to it is fine. And I've got my eyes closed and I'm going to open it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Draculaura. And I'm actually happy about it. I wasn't looking for Draculaura specifically. I was looking for the other ghouls. But I'm happy already. I'm really excited to get this. I'm happy to see what colours she gets with her beads and whatever. So first of all, obviously, we have to get the skeleton key out. But this is going to be a bit of a struggle because my pen isn't allowing me to work. So I'll be right back when I've got the key out. So my pen was a bit useless. I think I'd exhausted how many times I could allow it to do that before it didn't pop out. So I've got the key and it's a gorgeous, lovely light pink. I think it's actually really sweet. I hope like there's an ability to put these on like a little keychain like you can with the Skulltimate Secrets dolls because these are so cute. I love them. Now it's time to unlock the doll in a really awkward way and open the container. So, here we go. Oh, I love it already. Oh, this is interesting. So, first of all, we have the Forever Booze book that we did with Laguna. It's the same one, so I'm not complaining. It's really cute. And we have these hot pink. I think they're hot pink. They're really bright pink on in person. Sticky notepads. It's another one, and it's really sweet. I love it. And we have a pink skeleton stamp. I'm gonna test to see if it works in a second. It's really cute, and I adore it. Now, we have these stickers, and oh, aren't they adorable? We have the same amount as Laguna. It just took me a while to process that we do. And I pop that down. We have Draculaura's eye coffin, which has the little bat design on top, and her apps, obviously. A ghoul can't live without all of these. We've got, well, it's actually not her skeleton, which I'm actually shocked about, but it is a batwing heart, which is really cute, but it also has spider webs, which is something I've always found really interesting with Generation 3 Draculaura, is why does she have spider webs? She is a vampire and a witch. But whatever. And we have these vampire fang lips, which is really cute, and a love potion, or just a potion in a heart-shaped bottle, which I'm not complaining about. It's really cute. And we have obviously got Count Fabulous here. This is so sweet. And I'm assuming this is her coffin that she sleeps in. Obviously not her eye coffin, but the one she sleeps in. And these are really cute puppy stickers. I can't wait to use them in my letters to my pen pals. And we have the gorgeous original art saying Fantastic Draculaura. This, she's so sweet and she's holding her little eye coffin and I love it. Now her gel pens are slightly different from Laguna. I'm assuming this pink gel pen is the same shade as Laguna's. So I'm going to review it anyway, but whatever. She has a black one, the pink one, and a new colour, which is purple. I can't wait to look into all of that. So let me quickly do that. So we are using the back of the sticky notepad again. And this time I'm going to be trying out the purple first because it's our newest colour. It's so cute, it has the same print as the other gel pens do. And let me try it. It's going to take a little bit of scribbling to get it to work. Okay, first of all, it's really pigmented, which is not something I was expecting. I was expecting, for some reason, a more pastel purple. It's a bit streaky, but again, that's because of my weird pen pressure. And I'm really happy it works, unlike the green one from the Laguna blue coffin. I'm going to try out the pink and black. I accidentally ripped out the stand for these. It's a bit of a fight trying to get it open. Got the pink, give it a little twirl. Yes, it is the same hot pink that we started off with. Well, it's already neon pink. It's so cute. It does not show up as neon on camera though, which is a huge shame. I was hoping it would, but it doesn't. Anyway, we have the black gel pen. And it's just as pigmented as before. It's really sweet, and I love it. Now, last but not least, we have the adorable little pink Scarlet stamp. Hopefully this meets my expectations, like the Laguna blue one did. We're gonna try it out. So, it's a bit wonky. Okay, let's give it a go. Oh, I think I got it perfect this time. Oh, third try again though. So, I pressed a little too hard with this and a little too little with that. But I got this one. And it is absolutely perfect. I do love how the ink comes up. It is a hot pink. This one is a hot pink, unlike the other pinks in the set. And it looks really cute. So I'm really happy with that. So now, we're going to pop everything back in its little, obviously, respective craft coffin. I'm going to get the beads out and check how it all looks. I'm so excited. Okay, to get all the beads out, I'm going to use a pen to open the box. Because I don't have the fingers for it. I don't have tiny kid fingers. We have the same light... We've got the same light purple string. We have an adorable little heart lip pendant. And some beads. Now, it's a really interesting colour distribution with these. There's only 4 black ones, and mainly purple, and then a few pink. Which is a bit disappointing. I was hoping to do the same pattern I did for Laguna, but I guess I can't do that, which is disappointing to say the least. Let's get the beads out. It's gonna take a hot second, but yeah, it's really weird. I mean, I know it's a machine thing. Humans don't individually package them, so I can use them like this. Yeah, hold still. But you'd think there'd be at least a few more black ones, not 4. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It could be worse. Guess I'll just have to work with what I have and figure a pattern out. So, let's get the string attached and work on making the bracelet. Okay, so I did count out beforehand, but there are 23 beads in this one, not 24. And like I said, there was an uneven number of beads, so there's 1 left to make it even. And I had to go with something different, so I did like a ton of purple, and some pink, black, purple, pink, whatever. Get the gist. So, let's make another one of these, but on the Dracula coffin. I have already secured the thread, and I will record myself popping all the beads on. So, let's get into the first half, okay? Okay, so I have put on the first side of this keychain, and it's time to attach the pendant. Trying to figure out a way to learn from my errors. I'm going to pop it this way. Hopefully, it should make it look better. And let's get on with the rest of the beads. Okay, so I have all the beads attached, and I'm now going to fully tie the elastic, so I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I now have the strap for the coffin case attached, and obviously, like I said, we only have 1 pink bead left. I didn't get that on camera, did I? But it's really cute. So now let's put everything back in the case and get on with the last one. Here we go. Here is the second coffin, and as you know, it's Draculaura. So now we have Draculaura and Laguna. Let's get on with the third and final craft coffin for today. So I did pre-remove the plastic wrap, but here is our third coffin, and I'm so excited to get into it. Let's see. Okay, let's peel back the cardboard and see. So, removing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a bit bang. And we have Cleo. I'm so happy. I adore Cleo. She is one of my favourite characters. Again, so sorry about the loud noise. That was dreadful. But I'm so pleased. She's adorable. She's so cute. She was one of the ones I was hoping for. I was hoping for at least Cleo and Frankie, so I could do like a little clanky coffin thing. So if I ever liked someone enough, I'd be able to give them like either Cleo or Frankie, depending on how I'm feeling. And yeah, that's so cute. Let's get into it. So obviously, first of all, it is... Huh? I am seeing that right? My craft coffin didn't come with a key. That's something. That sure is something. Guess I'm gonna have to improvise. So I did have to use the key from my Draculaura coffin because it's the closest one to hand. But that's really weird. I thought that my coffin would come with, well, obviously the key that it's supposed to come with. It's really weird. So we pull it open, and some interesting things and some new colours. I'm excited. Okay, this makes up for whatever that key situation was. So, getting into the accessories, we have the adorable little notebook that every coffin comes with. And Cleo has this gorgeous bright yellow, I'm pretty sure that shows up on camera as bright yellow Skelett sticky note booklet. So cute. A bright yellow Skelett stamp. And some adorable stickers, and obviously some pens, but let's get into the stickers first. So, we have Cleo's Skelett of sorts. It is a bandaged heart, as you can tell on the cover of the little notebook. We have her eye coffin, which has I used to love Egyptian mythology, how do I not remember? But basically, some cute little mythologically themed ears for her phone case, with all of her tiny apps. Now she has a wee scarab with a heart on the middle, which is adorable. I love that. And a crystal heart. I love it. It's so cute. She has, I'm assuming, a perfume. Or a bug spray. But I'm going to call it a perfume because it's cute. So, obviously it's got a little scarab beetle on it. And it's got the little puff, squeezy puff things. And it has a little tassel. And it sprays a cloud of Skelett-shaped mist, which I think is such an adorable touch. It reminds me of this video I was watching earlier where someone did a redesign of a Hazbin Hotel character, Nifty, and she had a similar thing going on with a little can of bug spray, and that was really cute. And the final sticker is a pyramid, and that's adorable. And I love it. It's so Generation 3 Cleo, and it's adorable. So yeah. I'm gonna pop that there, and we're gonna get into the pens. So, well, not the pens first, but the Queen of Cute Cleo Denal art, which is adorable. I don't know what to say. She's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, the pens are black, yellow, and blue, which is a new complete colour palette from the ones I already have. So I'm really excited, apart from the black, which we already know is very nice. So let's test that out, shall we? So we're already starting off strong. We're going to start off with the black, get a little squiggle and my writing, and it proves how pigmented it is. You can see how pigmented it is, and we know by now how good the black gel pen is. I really don't remember what order these pens went in, but we do a little scribble for the yellow one, and we do a little swirl, and now that is incredibly light. You can't even see it. I can barely see it, and I have horrible vision. But you can kind of see it, right? Yeah. The thing is just so light that it just doesn't show up properly on the paper. which is fair enough. Yellows tend to do that in the gel pen industry. And we have the blue one. Let's see, I'm so excited. Oh, I love that. That is really cute. That's actually really pigmented. I was expecting something lighter. And it looks really good. Actually, that's a really good quality gel pen. I love that. Now, let's get into the yellow Skelet stamp. That is slightly off-center, but I ain't complaining. Although it is slightly out of its pan. Hopefully that doesn't interfere with the print. But let's give that a go. Does it show up much? It kind of does, kind of doesn't. You'd have to apply a ton of force for it to show up. But it looks really cute. You can kind of see it shows up kind of the same. And it's like a more sunshine yellow than it is a neon yellow, which I am thankful for because otherwise it would not have shown up. So let's get into the beads of the coffin, English language. So let's get into the beads of the the beads of the case, and we have obviously the purple elastic which was tied around it. That's interesting. We have black, blue and yellow beads, which is nice. I love the colour combination. Hopefully I have enough to do the one I was aiming to do for Draculaura but didn't do. And her pendant is her heart skelet, and I love it. It's so cute. I'm so excited. I'm going to plan the pattern and get right back to you. So I already have the pattern planned. Obviously I have one bead left, which if I'm remembering correctly is a blue one. I tried to make it funky, and I'm going to attach the string and then show you the rest of it, okay? So I have the elastic threaded, and I'm going to get in to threading the beads. I'm really excited. Let's get into it. Okay, so we've already reached the halfway mark, and it's time to apply the symbol, the little pendant, and we popped it on. And now let's get back in with the other half. Okay, so I have attached the pendant and I have attached the rest of the beads, and it's time to thread them back on, like thread them fully to the front case thingy. I'm gonna do that real quick, and give me a second. Okay, so now we are done, and we have the charm attached to the craft coffin, and it's time to reload the craft coffin with all of the cute little things that it has given us. Okay, let's get into it. So I accidentally cut out that footage. So it's time to look out with the Draculaura key. Sorry. And there we go. That is our Cleo coffin. Let's put all of the coffins together and do an all-over review. So here are all of our craft coffins together, and I would love to give my final thoughts on all of them. So for £5, is it really worth it? For these, I would say £5 is worth it. Yeah. Although if you don't want to pay the full £5 for it, you can wait until they go on sale. And I do not think they're going to be that popular because not many people know of them. So they should be on sale within the next year if you see them at all in shops, because this is the first time I found them. But quality-wise, they are fairly good. Apart from the fact that my Cleo's craft coffin was missing a bloody thing. I mean, this isn't even a joke. Why is she missing a key? I wish I'd shown me unpackaging the plastic wrap now, because you would know that I'm not lying. But other than that, I'm not too annoyed over it. I don't enjoy the blind box feature because it always leaves me worrying I've got a duplicate. But I'm really glad that I didn't get a duplicate, and, you know, I love them nonetheless. I love the little craft aspect where you get to make your own strap for them. I think that's really sweet. They're basically just a like pocket art set, and I think that's a really nice take on the art kits we used to have in little wooden briefcases in the 2010s. I think they're gorgeous, and I really do love them. So I'm gonna say that my favourite one would most likely be Laguna, followed by Cleo, followed by Draculaura. Only probably based on the fact that I like the characters more, but I also really like Laguna and Cleo's colour palettes the most, because they came with a right amount of beads for me to make their little keychains work the way I wanted them to. So now I'm going to give my complete closing thoughts, and yeah, just a general summary. So I was really pleased with these craft coffins, although I really am not happy with the fact that my Cleo was missing a key. It's disappointing, really, because you'd think something like that would not, like, it shouldn't, like, it should be stopped at, like, quality control. But I'm glad that I got them instead of some child, this is their first one, and they're never gonna, like, get that thing open because the thing's gone. So I'm glad at least I got it and not some poor unsuspecting child. This does raise the bigger question, is Generation 3 Monster High still having quality issues despite being around for basically 2 years now? I'd say they are having quality issues considering we are still getting dolls, for example, with polypropylene hair. But this is the first time I've really had a proper bad run-in with the poor quality that people talk about when it comes to Generation 3. And I am slightly disappointed, really. But I'm glad, all the same, that I had the other two to help me get it open. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. But, yeah. Overall, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you who comes to my videos whenever I post them. It does mean a lot to know that my effort is being appreciated by someone out there. I probably will contact Mattel regarding this item if I get a response. I don't know what will come of it now that I have opened her, only because, one, I wanted to make content with that blocker, and also I really was looking forward to getting a Cleo. So I will talk to them about it, if I can get through to them, and see what can be done, but I doubt much will be. And at the end of the day, I would just be happy with a key being sent to me. But, yeah. So, thank you all so much for watching again. I appreciate you all. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I can't wait to see you in the next video, because I have 2 more being planned as we speak. So, thank you all, and have an amazing night. Bye-bye! Hey girls! So, it is me from the future. I know I've already, clicked out of the video as such, or, I've done my wrap-up, but this is me a couple months after filming this, because it took me forever to get this video out for some reason, and I just want to give an update about the missing key that Cleo had. I never got to concluding this. I could never find a way to contact Mattel, and I don't know even if I did contact Mattel, how the hell would I get some sort of compensation or even a replacement key, because, I don't think they do those separately. As much as I really do want to have my Cleo craft coffin be complete, because, I mean, obviously I want to get into it without having to steal the key from one of my other coffins, it's whatever at this point. I can't really do much about it, considering I've left it so long. I don't think there's anything that could be done. I mean, at the same time, I am glad that I got this coffin instead of a child, because, if a child just picked up one of these, because they were expensive, and they didn't have a key, how the hell would they open it? I mean, I know you can easily do it by, twisting the thing, but how would someone else expect it? So I'm glad that I, a collector who, owns this, I'm glad that I got a hold of it instead of some unsuspecting kid, because, yeah. So, as a conclusion, we never really wrapped up the video. Well, we never really got a conclusion from Mattel. I never really spoke to them because I couldn't find a way to get a hold of them. If someone else knows how to, please let me know. But yeah, I never managed to contact Mattel, and I don't think we could get a progressive outcome from this anyway. So, for those who were wondering, yeah, no conclusion. Yeah, so Thanks for all tuning in, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you. Bye, see you in the next video.